Hello, scholars. How are you all? I hope all of you are fine and healthy. I am Gemini Acharya, and we are here to learn some tenses. As we all know that there are so many types of tenses, so we are going to have different parts for each group of the tenses. Let's understand the types of tenses first. As you can see, there are three main tenses: present tense, past tense, and future tense. All of these are further divided into four parts: simple, continuous, perfect, and continuous perfect. Before we get into the details of these tenses, let's understand some terms which I have used in the explanation. Subject is symbolized by the letter S. Letter V stands for verb. Here, V1 means the base verb, V2 is the past form of verb, and V3 is the past participle form of the verb. AI stands for additional information. It includes all the other elements which are included into the sentence except from subject and verb. Let's begin with the simple present tense. The simple present tense is used to express habitual actions, universal truths, routine, frequently repeated actions, etc. There are some words which are frequently used in this tense. The words are generally, once a week, frequently, sometimes, usually, always, never, often, etc. Now, for each of the tenses, we are going to learn four different patterns. The first pattern is affirmative sentence. Affirmative sentence is formed with this formula. The formula is subject plus V1, that is the base form of the verb, plus additional information. Now, as you can see, we have S and ES in the brackets. So these S and ES are used only with the third person singular subject. Let's have an example. I play cricket every day. Moving on to the next sentence pattern, that is negative sentence. The negative sentence is formed with this formula: subject plus don't or doesn't plus V1 plus additional information. The example for negative sentence is he doesn't watch television regularly. The third pattern is interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence means a question sentence. The formula for that is do or does plus subject plus V1 plus additional information. And because it is a question, we have question mark. Example for this is, do you play cricket every day? Now, the next pattern is negative interrogative sentence. The formula for that is don't or doesn't plus subject plus V1 plus additional information and question mark. Or if you do not want to use these short forms, we can also have a different sentence pattern, that is do or does plus subject plus not plus V1 plus additional information and question mark. Now let's have a look at the example. Doesn't she watch television regularly? Or does she not watch television regularly? Here, do and don't are used with I, we, you and they. and does or doesn't are used with he, she and it. The second tense for this lesson is the simple past tense. The simple past tense is used to express a past action or event which has no connection with the present time. Here, we are going to learn the same 4-sentence pattern. First is the affirmative sentence. The formula for this pattern is subject plus V2, that is the past form of the verb, plus additional information. Example, I played cricket yesterday. Number 2 is the negative sentence. Subject plus did not, which is pronounced as didn't in short, plus V1 plus additional information. The example for this is he didn't watch television last night, or he did not watch television last night. The third sentence pattern is interrogative sentence. The formula for this pattern is did plus subject plus V1 plus additional information and a question mark. Let's have a look at the example. Did you play cricket yesterday? Now the last sentence pattern for this tense is the negative interrogative sentence. The formula is didn't plus subject plus V1 plus additional information and a question mark. Or if I don't want to use the short form, I can also use the longer form. The sentence pattern will be did plus subject plus not plus V1 plus additional information and a question mark. Now let's have a look at the example. Didn't she watch television last night? Or did she not watch television last night? Now, let's move on to the last tense of this part of the lesson, the simple future tense. Just as the name suggests, the simple future tense is used to express an action that will take place in the future. The first sentence pattern is the affirmative sentence. The formula for this pattern is subject plus shall or will plus V1 plus additional information. Let's have a look at the example. I shall play cricket tomorrow. Number 2, negative sentence. Subject plus shall or will plus not plus V1 plus additional information. Now, if I want to use the short form of shall not and will not in the sentence pattern will change. Subject plus shan't or won't plus V1 plus additional information. Example for this pattern is she will not watch television tonight, or she won't watch television tonight. At number 3 we have the interrogative sentence. The sentence pattern follows this formula: shall or will plus subject plus V1 plus additional information and question mark. Will you play cricket tomorrow? This is an example of the interrogative sentence. Now, the last sentence pattern for this part of the lesson, the negative interrogative sentence. Shall or will plus subject plus not plus V1 plus additional information and a question mark. Now, as we did earlier, If I want to use the short forms of shall not and will not, the sentence pattern will change. The formula will be shan't or won't plus subject plus V1 plus additional information and a question mark. The last example for the lesson is, will she not watch television tonight? Or won't she watch television tonight? Here, shall is used with I and we, and with all the other subjects, you, he, she, it and they, shall is not used. Only will is used with all these subjects. I will see you in the next part of this lesson. Till then, I have a little assignment for you all. I want you all to prepare 5 sentences for each of these tenses. Okay? See you in the next class. Take care of yourself. Keep learning. Stay happy. Thank you very much.